Hey guys, my name is Kiana. I am the owner of KG Cups Boutique and KG Essential Oil Soap. And those links to both my shops are down below. So if you are interested in anything you have come across in any of my videos that you have watched, those links are available for you in the description box for you to have access to when you need it. So today we're going to be making another essential oil soap bar, which will be the Jasmine Essential Oil Soap Bar. So I will go get my things together in the kitchen and I will see you on over there. Okay, now that I am set up in the kitchen, we're going to firstly go over everything that I have here today to make this soap bar. And we're going to start off with that. So as you can see here on the side, I have my soap base here. This is what I'm going to have to cut. But this is 2 pounds here that I have now. I will have to cut this to a 1 pound for me to be able to melt into my beaker, because I am only making these. This is the molding that I use for my essential oil soaps. The scent that I said that the essential oil I said we were using today was a Jasmine essential oil. The color on here is kind of like a pinkish cream color, so I try to pair it with the coloring cream. Got it as close as I can to that color. That's the color in the essential oils. Got my spray bottle for my rubbing alcohol to spray the bubbles out of the soap. And here I have my thermometer to check the temperature of the soap base, to make sure I stay in that temperature range before my soap starts to harden on me. And of course we have our spatula and our knife to cut up our soap base. So I'm going to get the soap out of this package here and we're going to start cutting it up. I've now got my soap base out of the container. We're gonna cut this in half and we're gonna start getting our 1 pound soap cut up to put inside of our beaker now. I've now got my 1 pound of soap cut up into this container. Now let's go get it melted down so we can start adding our essential oils and colorings to our soap. Now that I got my soap base melted, still have like little tiny clumps in there, but that'll melt in the soap that's already hot. We're gonna check the temperature of our soap. We're at 148. So since my house is cold, I'm going to start adding my fragrances and my color now before the soap starts to cool down really fast so I can get it inside my molding. I'm going to first add my essential oil. Since I did buy these, were the first ones that I ever bought, they're kind of small. So I kind of like use the whole entire bottle. inside of my soap. I'm gonna give that a stir. If you hear that sound, that's my washer machine going off. I'm gonna stir this for like 2 minutes. Keep checking my temperature. It's looking good so far. Hold on, I didn't. Okay, 143. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add our cream color to our soap base. So I'm gonna get this open. I'm gonna add that now. I'm gonna add little by little until I get the color that I'm looking for. I'm gonna sprinkle some of that in there. Okay, let's see what color comes out, and we'll add more if we need to. Because I want it to just be like a light pinkish cream color. I don't want it to be too dark. So I'll see where that gets me, and then I'll add some more. Okay, it's not the color I'm looking for, so it's still kind of white. I'm gonna add some more. Again, it seems like I'm tapping all out, but barely any is coming out because that's how careful I'm trying to be. Give it a stir again. Check my temperature to make sure I'm good. 140. I'm okay. So I guess I'm going to add just one more. I think I'm gonna add one more thing of color. Oh, hopefully that didn't mess it up because I kind of added a lot on that side. Probably won't. Gonna keep stirring this until I get all the color clumps out of the, I don't know if you can see the cloud of color. I want to get that all out. Gonna scrape the sides. Okay, now that we got it a decent color, it's a cream pink color, we're gonna check the temperature one last time before we add it to our mold. So we're at 131. We're gonna start adding this to our mold now before it starts hardening on me. Scoop off the sides. Let's get our molds ready. Okay, I got my molds here that I usually use for my essential oil soaps. And I'm gonna give my soap one last stir and check the temperature, and we're gonna start pouring. We're at 127. So let's start pouring this in the molds now. First, I'm gonna take my spray alcohol and I'm going to spray the inside of the mold. And we're gonna pour. Make sure that they're all filled to the top. Okay. Now I'm going to take my spray bottle again of alcohol. I'm going to spray the bubbles off the top of the soap. I think I got all the bubbles out. Okay, so now what are we going to do? We're going to let this sit for at least a couple hours, and we're going to be back to unmold them so that we can take them out and see how they look. So I'll be back when they're dry. Okay, now that we have waited a couple hours for our Jasmine essential oil soap bars to harden, it is now time to unmold them. So we're going to do that. Here they are. They're nice and hard, and they smell just like a jasmine flower. So now let me get them out of the molding so we can take a look at how they look. That's the first bar. They kind of look white on the camera, but they're like a light pinkish color and smell just like a jasmine. The second one. That's the third one. You're like a very light pinkish color. The camera is really not picking it up. But hopefully when I take pictures of them, they will show that